What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about silver over a period of time. Really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also make sure to subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive silver content. And if you want to support my channel, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. We got t-shirts and hoodies and a bunch of gear that's raising funds for different charity organizations. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. But I had an idea for today's video. I was thinking a little bit about silver. Now, this is more of a hypothetical situation. I was just kind of brainstorming and I decided, hey, you know what, let me sit down, press record, and kind of think out loud over here. Now, I understand that silver and precious metals, for that matter, are not an investment. I understand that they shouldn't be typically viewed from a business perspective, but sometimes I just can't help it. That's just the way my brain works. And I was thinking about it because, for example, I mean, with the price of silver right now, I mean, sitting out approximately $15, so let's just say $15 to make things simple. And you're stacking maybe, I don't know, 10 ounces a month. Let's just say, maybe more, maybe less, but let's keep things simple. 10 ounces a month. You're paying the bills. You're taking care of all of your financial responsibilities, you're getting all the food that you need, you're getting all the equipment that you need, you're doing whatever it is that you need to know, pay for your car, pay for this, pay for that, and at the end of the month you have just enough dollars left in the bank for you to convert into, let's just say, 10 ounces of silver. And you do this every month. Over the course of a year, that's 120 ounces of silver. Not a whole lot of silver, but it adds up over time. Now, if you were to go, let's just say, 5 years with being consistent and persistent, you'll have a grand total of about 600 ounces of silver. Now, with today's spot price of $15 an ounce, hypothetical, let's just say the price of silver stays where it's at. Maybe it goes up a little bit, maybe it goes down a little bit. Let's just say for the next 5 years it does pretty much what it's been doing for the last year and 4 months for the length of time that I've been stacking for. It's been kind of fluctuating between $13, $14, $15, $16, $17. So let's meet right in the middle, $15. Let's say it stays the same. If you stack 10 ounces a month for a year, for 5 years, giving you about 600 ounces of silver, it's about $9,000 worth of silver. Now, I'm not a big believer in measuring my wealth in dollars. I measure my wealth in ounces. But to put it into perspective for you guys, or maybe to one of the new stackers out there who maybe haven't really thought this far ahead, I'm just trying to put things into perspective for you. And that's just saying if the spot price of silver stays where it's at. By the end of those 5 years, it's $9,000 worth of silver that you're sitting on. It's a lot of money if you think about it. $9,000, how many people do you know that's sitting there with $9,000? Probably not too many people. Now, let's just say silver does what we're all crossing our fingers and hoping it does in the future. Maybe not within the next 5 years. Me personally, I'm hoping this takes a little bit longer for silver to move in this direction, but let's just say silver goes up to $20 an ounce after those 5 years of stacking is complete. 5 years go by, stacking 10 ounces a month. That's 120 ounces a year. For 5 years, it's 600 ounces. And the spot price went up to $20, you're looking at $12,000 worth of silver. So these are kind of the ways that I like to look at it. Kind of like, what if this happens, what if this happens, if spot price does this, what will that mean, what will that cause, what will that do, how much will my stack be worth? Now I know I'm talking short term over here. I've been throwing the 5 year around a lot. I just thought it would be a solid amount of time to put things into perspective. You know, It's not next month, but it's not 30 years in the future. 5 years is a pretty fair amount of time to think about. It's not a long time, but it's not a short time. So if silver were to do something after 5 years of stacking at a steady and consistent pace, $12,000 worth of silver. Now let's just say silver does something that it did quite a few years back. Like I said before, the current spot price is about $15. So what if you go 5 years of steady, consistent stacking of silver, 10 ounces a month, 120 ounces a year, 600 ounces by the time 5 years go by, and you're being steady and consistent at that $15 an ounce rate. What happens if 5 years go by and then all of a sudden the spot price doubles from $15 all the way up to $30? You're looking at $18,000. That's a new car. That's a lot of things, actually. Now, I know that this isn't the way most stackers think. Most of us don't really think about what's going to happen or what's silver going to be doing in the next 5 years. I just thought that this would make for an interesting video for maybe a new stacker out there. Maybe get him a little bit excited. Because at the end of the day, silver's pretty sporadic. Silver can do whatever it wants to do. If it wants to go up to $30 an ounce, it's done it before, it could do it again. Did it yesterday, it could do it tomorrow. Metaphorically speaking, of course. But I thought it would be interesting to look at the possibilities of silver from a slightly different perspective. And hopefully, maybe this got people thinking, maybe this got people talking. I really enjoy seeing the comment section of my videos turn into conversations. I really like that. So if you want to head on down to the comments and state your opinion or share some insight or engage in conversation, I encourage you to do so. I really do. I'm going to be reading and replying to as many comments as I can. Sometimes I get over 1,000 comments a week, so it gets a little difficult from time to time, but I do my best to read and respond to every single one of them. So head on down to the comments and let me know what you're hoping for silver to do in the next 5 years. I'll let you know what I'm hoping for silver to do in the next 5 years. I'm hoping it stays where it's at. Or maybe comes down a little bit. Maybe below $15, maybe $14.50, maybe $14, maybe even a little bit below $14. Or who knows, maybe even lower than that. Stack and don't look back, at least that's what I'm doing. And I want to get at least a couple thousand ounces of silver in my safe before spot price really does anything crazy. So that's just my thoughts on things. If you guys enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe for new videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also, make sure to subscribe to my second channel. It's my backup channel, which I have for a reason. It's just in case. Link will be in the description. I post exclusive precious metal content over there, so give those videos maybe a like, maybe a comment. And if you want to support my channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. We got the t-shirts, we got the hoodies, we got a bunch of gear that's raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance, it's more than appreciated. It helps out in way more ways than you would ever even imagine. So once again, thank you in advance. And I want you guys to let me know in the comments. What do you hope silver does in the next 5 years? What do you think spot price will be 5 years from now? If you had to guess, obviously none of us are psychics or precious metal experts, professionals, or specialists, nor are we psychics or fortune tellers, so we really do not know. If anybody tells you that they know for sure, if anybody tells you that silver is going to be a specific price by a specific time, they're either lying to you or they're insane. So pay them no mind, but it is fun to talk about. So once again, I'm hoping for a bit of a conversation down in the comment section, so anything and everything about silver, gold, precious metal in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you just stop smiling. Peace.